So this is day 6 that I'm sharing my experience with the supernatural power of God. Um, so my mom got sick in 2020, but it wasn't from COVID. And so the hospital had restrictions during that time. So you couldn't just go in and visit her while she was in the hospital. You had to be there for like a week. Same person for the whole week. So my older sister, which is amazing, she was able to do that. But it was very frustrating I was frustrated, and I'm pretty sure that everyone was frustrated about that. But so she got better. She went through her chemo. She got better. And then towards the end of the year, like 2 weeks, I think, after she did her last chemo treatment, her body just gave out. So she went back into the hospital. And my sister knew I wanted to see my mom. It had been like a month. Hadn't seen my mom. And she talked to the nurse and everything. So she got me one day. I got one day that I could stay overnight. And it was today, February 7th, 2021. And so I went in that night. And I took my Bible, which is funny because I was not reading scripture at that time. I just took my Bible. And I talked to her. I know she could hear me, but she was in like an induced coma. And her body was just shutting down. And it was before midnight. And the nurse told me that she was about to pass. So I called my sister and I told her, because she had been with her like through the whole time. She was going through her chemo and everything, she took care of her. And her heart stopped. My sister and my brother had not made it. And I was holding her hand, and I was like, no, my sister's not here, And the nurse left and said, I'll give you your time with her. And I was just thinking, this is it, And it had been at least 5 minutes. Her heart started beating again. And right after her heart started beating again, my brother and sister walked through that door. Now, in the Bible, it says multiple times that God can bring you back to life. And I believe, since I was holding her hand and I was expressing grief and sadness, but God sent her back. And my brother and sister and my other sister got to say their goodbyes. And then she passed away on February 8th. So she passed away twice. And I know it's sad, but it really gives me peace to know that she is in heaven because God heard me and brought her back. Something spiritually happened there because she was passed away and she came back. And I know it's for my sister or my siblings, so they could say their goodbyes too. God is amazing.